Well, we're all ready to go, Joey.
If everyone's done with their dice, as nice as they are on dndbeyond.com, subscribe today.
That's an ad.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. So last time on Stormlord's Wrath, sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, you heard some news that a search party has gone missing in the Mirror of Dead Men. There's a half-orc woman, a stonemason, who was very upset that her Gisum has gone missing. And you went to go talk to the sergeant, the head of the guard in the town. And he seemed pretty unconcerned about the whole ordeal, saying, "Hey, they're just a few days late. I can't spare any men." And you took it upon yourselves to find the missing patrol by yourself. And along the way, you deduced that they were probably kidnapped by Lizardfolk, who are using giant elemental snails called flail snails as a beast of burden pulling sleds. And you managed to stay on their trail, except for a brief detour where you ran into some trolls fighting each other over a meal, but you managed to avoid them. But you catch up with the Lizardfolk caravan as they were taking a rest, setting up a camp, and you attempted to free some of the prisoners that were being held in some cages. You managed to distract a guard. One of the prisoners seemed to be helping you out, keeping them attention away from you, until one of the prisoners tripped on his own feet, fell flat in the mud, and alerted the nearby Lizardfolk guard.
It was rigged.
Gotta love them critical ones.
Yeah, the natural one. And your cover was blown. The port of battle was sound, and the leader of these lizard men ordered everyone to attack. So we're going to roll for initiative.
And just to be clear, we did free the 4 people that were in this cage. They haven't left the cage yet, but we've unlocked at least one of them.
I would say you managed to get all of them untied. But they're not necessarily just flat on the ground. This one's good. So this one's prone. These 2 are waiting to get out. Roll, everyone. Roll.
Sorry.
Roll in.
That's all we ever do in this game is roll for initiative.
Yeah, maybe you should make some exploration tier puzzles.
Yeah.
Or, not tier, but what's the pillar? Pillar.
Probably the first.
The 3 pillars are combat, exploration, and social.
I don't think.
Look, like 3 games without any combat.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
To be fair, we couldn't figure out how to get past the window. Tough.
We eventually.
It is still undefeated, technically.
It is.
Yeah.
We sidestepped it through the magic of moving into the ethereal plane.
Then I just Kool-Aid Man the wall.
Okay, so just to remind you all, there are a number of sleds being carried by giant snails. There seems to be 5 Lizardfolk, including in addition to a leader that looks a little more tougher than the others. He's located up here. And 1 giant monitor lizard, kind of at the head of the pack.
Is it hostile?
Who knows?
Go say hello and find out.
Yeah.
Do we begin?
Right, so Sally, you're up first.
Okay, so this guy who's right over here, he doesn't see us yet, right?
Yeah, so Lemon and Sally are hidden. This one turned to the sub-chief up here as he called for battle.
Right. So what I want to do is I want to come right up here to this guy. Hold on, let me see if we can go around. Right over there, and I want to bind him with my rope. I have rope in my inventory. I just want to like hog tie him so he can't go anywhere because we could use him for questioning.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand check. Do I get advantage or no?
Since he's not seeing you, I'll say yeah.
Roll high, roll high. That's good.
18. Yep, so you sneak up to him with a length of rope, and you manage to bind his hands. But I also want you to give me a strength check. Just a normal strength check.
Normal strength check. Not at advantage.
Nope. Ooh.
Oh.
So the second he feels his hand being bound, he easily overpowers you and turns around, throws the rope on the floor.
So his hands are still bound, right? Or no?
I would say one of his hands has a noose around it. But he managed to break free of the other one.
Damn.
Oh, go ahead.
So I guess that concludes my action. None.
Yep, that'll be your action.
Yep. I'm done.
Zyzzyx.
Alright. Zyzzyx is. I forgot to look through my. Okay, good. You thought of everything, Joey. I am going to use a spell that I have not used before. I am going to finally utilize my very expensive vial to cast Summon Elemental.
Did you actually buy that component?
Yes, we have pulled it all. We kind of did the retroactive way instead of me having to find it at the Peculiarities shop.
But this is long as it's minus out of the inventory.
It definitely is.
So I believe you get to choose the elemental type.
I do, and I believe that what I am going to choose is an air elemental.
Nice.
And so let me get it cast.
No, not ice. Wind.
Oh.
There he is.
Art.
So you see all the stuff there. And so question
I'm actually
for
not
you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't know if I got this set up with the rolled with the D&D or Roll20 Beyond. So how many hit points does this thing have?
This thing is going to have 50.
And the armor class?
Its AC is 15.
Okay, so
I'll manage
when you edit the health, and you have to do it on Roll20. I'm not sure it's going to correspond.
No problem. Alright, and so then as a bonus action, I am going to turn into a... Oh, I love my snake. This is a very swampy area made just perfect for a snake. I'm going to become... Thwomp.
Nick.
I'm hissing.
And you wind up crushing the elemental as you do so.
He's air, so it's okay. He kind of just... I go through him. Okay, so then I am going to... I guess I'm going to move on to the other side of this guy here. And action bonus, that, and movement. That is my turn.
Technically, you're in that snail's space. You're right there.
Okay, thank you. I'm just so big, I can't figure it out.
So this lizard folk watches you turn into this giant constrictor, and you hear him say, "Only the tribal leaders know that type of magic."
I pick up my crown that fell off and is on. Or actually, you know what? I transform with my crown because I can keep clothes on, and I take my tail and I point to it.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Now, does it stay on your head, or does it turn into a crown-shaped emblem on your forehead?
That is a great. It is.
I will allow the little snake crown.
It is a little snake crown that stays upon my head. And as far as this elemental, it does say that where is it? It takes its turn immediately after mine. So I'm not going to get in the turn order or anything. No point in that, but then I'm going to take its turn. If that is all right with you.
Okay. What is its here, I'm also going to your sheet here.
Okay.
But you can go ahead and attack.
Okay. So, first thing is it is
Wait, hold on. Wasn't your bonus action to change it to a snake?
Yes. So I cast the spell, then bonus actioned, and now it's the actual spirit's turn. It gets its own. Yeah. In combat, I don't know if the right thing is to interpret. In combat, the creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. Okay, so that definitely indicates it's its own creature taking its own turn. Okay. I'm gonna skip the whole RPing, obeying my verbal commands. I'm not going to command it to do things. I'm just gonna take its turn and do the things. Yep. So it is going to try to get all up in and distracting this guard here by hitting it with... How does it even hit? It bludgeons, slam. It slams into it. So I just punch it. I'm punching it with my air. And I get to do 2 of them. So... Hold on, that didn't work. That was.
Do you have a character sheet?
He posted it in the chat.
You can also attach it to the in your notes section, or not your notes, your extra section.
Yeah, I haven't loaded. Yeah. I will get that.
If you do that, you can use the D&D Beyond the Beyond 20 to roll from that sheet.
Well, that's what he does for his summons and his beasts, but I don't know if there's an elemental spirit.
There it is. He is.
If it's SRD, it'll be in there. Well, we're at Bun, so Bun probably has it.
Air elemental. He is added. Perfect.
It's not an air elemental. It's an elemental spirit.
It is not an air elemental. That is much, much, much different. I did not summon an air elemental. Okay.
Because I've been looking through here and I can't find elemental spirit.
Well, the stats for it are in the chat room for Roll20, where at least what we end up needing.
Okay.
So I will say that the spell block actually, you know what? The stat block for it is in the spell itself, and that's what I'm doing. So that 1d10 plus 4, that 11 was. Oh, I'm sorry. It's so that's damage. It's my spell attack modifier to hit. Melee weapon attack, your spell attack modifier to hit. So what does... Okay, melee weapon... Oh, I'm sorry, that would be strength. What? Alright, I'm confused.
Basically roll like you would be casting a spell. Alright, like if you did that Vine Whip like kind of thing.
Okay. Can I just do this? Okay. So I rolled a 25, and if that hits, then it does 11 damage of bludgeoning.
25 does hit.
Okay, and he gets a multi-attack, so...
And you're hitting the Lizardfolk.
Yes, I'm hitting that Lizardfolk in front of me, because I want him to make sure he is not focused on the prisoners. Alright, then
Yes, after just one hit, he's already looking really hurt.
Wonderful. Then I'm going to hit him one more time. So same plus.
It looks like you can just click on the thing and roll 20. Like the.
It didn't work. It doesn't quite work in roll 20. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's just the damage.
You're right.
So a 9 is my spell attack, and which I assume does not hit.
That one does not hit.
Okay. Well, it's new. It's a new skill. We're not, we don't have a great rapport yet. He doesn't really like snakes, so
the Sarah Elemental, like all the gross swamp water stuff, is being like flung up into it and flung out in random directions. And it's just getting in everyone's face.
Leaving the lid of a blender open.
Yeah. Okay. And that is my turn, and his turn.
That was a very quick 6 seconds.
Yeah. Well, let's see you next time, everyone.
See you in a month.
An entire round of combat that was the whole "this time on Dragon Ball Z" joke.
You would be surprised. I actually have had 2 rounds take 3 hours in some games.
I mean, when you're level in the 15 and up, yeah, that'll happen. Joey, continue.
I'm just going through the stuff. This Lizardfolk runs up, takes out a javelin, throws it at the snake.
It's like that movie, Anaconda.
6.
I didn't actually see Anaconda. I don't like horror and monster movies.
Really,
Those are the best.
Unless they're
Anaconda
unless they're like the
dead.
1950s nuclear age sci-fi monster movies. I love those.
I used all of our sidetrack time on my turn, so we gotta focus.
Yes.
So, Sally, the Lizardfolk you try to tie up retaliates with his club. You take 4 bludgeoning damage.
What? I got 19 AC.
You can roll a 23.
Aw, damn it.
Well, even with
I'm
his
invincible, except the high rolls.
Right.
Sally said a bad word.
Was there inner monologue? All right, so
And as you're startled that you couldn't even be hit by anything less than 19,
yeah.
he hits you again for 5 bludgeoning damage.
All right, so my 2 HPs that I have to mark down are what again? 5 and what?
4 and 5.
So it's 9. Bastard.
Number 9.
You hear the sub chief Lizardfolk yell out the word "Slosh!" and the big monitor lizard starts making his way toward all the excitement.
What language was that?
It seemed to be a name.
Okay.
But since you can understand, you heard him say "Slosh attack."
That thing's bad. If I can yell that. No, I can't. I'm a snake. I hiss at it.
I'm trying to think, who is the biggest... I think I might want to get up on that giant lizard. So I'm going to, let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to go here. And back at it. You know what? I'm just going to go up here. Yeah, and I'm going to use Booming Blade on it.
Boom that beautiful blade footage.
I've got to roll a hit first. $15.
Just hits.
Alright. And then let's see here. Let me read this up. That does 11 slashing damage plus 3. Yeah, so that does 15 damage total.
What was that 29 for?
I think that was. I forgot that I could have just rolled for straight from that. So that's just ignore the 27.
27 was to hit. The 11, 3, and 15 add up to 29. So that's where the 29
Yeah,
comes from.
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, that was that. Either way, yeah, I think I would have hit. So
27 probably hits. It does 11 slashing damage. I assume it does the 3 thunder damage? And
yeah.
then what's the 15 for? Where does that second roll come from?
That second roll,
It's 2d8.
that's if it moves.
Okay, so that's for future things.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So it did 14 damage now, and if it moves, it gets 15 damage.
If it moves.
If it moves. If it moves 5 feet or more willingly, it'll take 15 damage.
Right.
And I've got a little bit of movement, so I'm going to move back.
Takes a snap at you.
Okay.
16.
Hits.
Takes 6 piercing damage.
Alright. I can live with that.
Can you?
For now.
For now. But now it
you.
now it has to move.
You'll never forget the day the lizard bit you.
Now we watch the lizard pulls out a crossbow.
This flail sail's gonna ready a secret action.
He can't do that.
Sure he can.
Oh.
Do whatever
He's
he
a-
wants.
But that's cheating.
They're just readying the dodge action.
They're readying the flail action.
And just remember,
From across this little body of water, this Lizardfolk throws a javelin at Murook. 17.
Hits.
Take 4 piercing damage.
Just but a scratch.
Crouch. Your arms off.
I've had
You
worse.
see the sub-chief fiddling with the chains that are restraining this flail snail. And it is free. And it's gonna slowly start making its way towards you.
Blood, salt. we have rations for the day. Could we have salt be part of those rations?
Don't be salty.
Summon.
I mean, it's probably got dried meat in there, so maybe they're salted. Yeah, where's the salt elemental? That'll be perfect.
That would be perfect.
I guess if you did an earth elemental and specifically told it to be salt.
He's gonna start going this way. Alright. Zorsashi.
Slowly runs over the lizard folk in its path. Okay, me. I know that we want to just get everybody out and run. And I see bad stuff happening.
Here, I'll add a
Yeah,
civilian to the.
fair enough. I will shout at everybody that is in the cage to run. And I will shout at my companions to get the other cage. I will move up here, and I am going to cast. I'm going to apologize to Murook. Just run the other way, and I will cast Darkness. I will take out a small blade I have. I think I have a small blade. I will cast Darkness on it. A small knife. I will cast Darkness on it. And let me put
on an object.
Magical darkness spreads from a point you choose. If the choice is on an object you are holding or one that isn't being worn, the darkness emanates from it. So it's like the light spell. So magical darkness emanates 15 feet from me. So if you could put a 15-foot radius... Actually, I can do that.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it. Just by moving up here to sort of block the thing. Everybody is within that is blinded, and light cannot go through it.
Can I still smell?
You can still smell and hear.
Ooh, and boy, do you smell.
I am going to cast on my not a cast, but a bonus action to do Hexblade's Curse on that beady little thing that was right in front of me. Or the big lizard thing, because I can see.
Did you put up that radius so that I can kind of see where the darkness is, or?
Oh, Joe, you have to make it so other people can see it.
You
You
have
just
to
have to let-
specialize.
Yeah, just have to let players see the radius or the aura.
So that means the snake and Murook.
The snake, Baruch, the snail, and the thing are basically completely blinded right now, and nobody can see through this sphere. Although it's probably a hemisphere because it's on the ground.
Question for you. Is blind sight something that can see through this?
Yeah.
Technically, not quite.
I need
You can
screens back,
perceive
don't
things. You can perceive things with it. You can't necessarily see them, but you know they're there.
I? Okay. I'll have some questions when my turn comes up.
Yeah.
I think it essentially negates the advantage that somebody would get attacking you within the darkness.
Yeah, basically, depending on what gives it, basically, unless they're behind total cover, you know they're there.
Yeah, if you have blind sight, you're just like Daredevil.
Basically.
Okay.
Levin, your turn.
Okay.
I am going to go over and come on. I'm gonna run over and try to help Sally and smack
You
her.
are in a bush. You can't run through a bush.
Is that not a tree? It's a bush?
Well, it's terrain. Either way.
It's a tree that the branches go all the way to the ground. Gotcha.
Am I able to go around it enough?
Whatever. You can attack.
You can't do that. Whatever. You can do it.
20 hits.
Yep. 11 bludgeoning. And for second attack, I'm assuming a 12 will not hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
Again, this one's already looking pretty hurt. Lizardfolk throws a javelin at Sally.
No!
Take 3 piercing damage.
How's that possible?
They need to stop rolling the way they're rolling.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Are they all rolling at advantage?
Nope. This one gonna take a swing at the elemental that attacked it. Elemental takes 4 bludgeoning damage. Here, I'll handle it. 4. Alright, Sally, your turn.
Alright, Sally, after being hit with the javelin, is pissed. Which one was the one that hit her? The one that's right up here?
Yeah.
Right. Let's see here. Sally is going to gonna punch the guy that's immediately next to her with one like mighty thunder gauntlet.
It's
And then she's gonna move. It's here. It's so right around there. All right. So from where she is, she's going to launch a crossbow at this guy who threw the javelin at her.
okay.
Damn. She's going to do a spark of inspiration, a flash of genius, to add +3. Actually, no, that's stupid. The 13 wouldn't hit him, would it?
Well,
I don't think you can know that.
Sorry. All right, flash of genius. Add 3 to my elite 10 to see if I hit this guy.
does not.
Oh,
Does not hit. Damn.
not very genius.
Not very genius at all.
Normally during more hardcore games, can't switch weapons like that, but I don't.
Aww.
Good thing
Right.
we're not. We're just a group having fun.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Here is.
I'll turn into a Tyrannosaurus Rex. You can.
Hey, be careful. Otherwise, it's canon.
You have to have seen it, so are you from Cholta? Because you don't look like a turtle.
Well, maybe. Murook. Are there T-Rexes in Murook's plane? Maybe he can draw me a picture, and that'll work. Anyways,
I don't think there are dinosaurs in Dalvin Art.
what I would really like to do is get over to the big lizard and try to constrict him. And take whatever opportunity attacks that may come from that. But I don't know. The only thing that I have as vision is blind sight 10 feet. So I don't know if I can actually know where he is to get to him.
So what's giving you the 10 feet? Is it the tunnel vision?
Just cause I'm a snake. That is a part of a snake.
Oh,
is getting
okay.
blind sight.
Yeah, then Joe, if you would go ahead.
He's more than 10 feet away though, so you have to move towards him.
Yeah,
And you know
and
where
you
he
knew
was,
where he
so-
was before the
Yeah.
spell was cast.
So would it be plausible for me to be able to basically move there and then know and as I'm kind of moving in the direction I knew he was?
Yep. As soon as you
Sense
get
him.
close enough, you see the predator vision where he was.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can sense
Despite the
me
fact that
staring
he
at him.
Despite the fact that he is cold-blooded.
Well, I see a big blue spot instead of red, so that makes
Yeah.
sense. So now the question is, since I was in the darkness and still am, would I still incur some opportunity attacks from the folks I'm moving away from?
Lizardfolk cannot see you because you're in the darkness, so you're good.
Perfect. And the flail snail, same boat, could not see me if he wanted to attack. Okay. Then
Yeah, I
I.
He doesn't seem to care.
Oh, well, that's nice to know.
And so, just to clarify, although the token looks like just a big lizard, this actually looks like just a really beefed up lizard folk that's almost animalistic in nature.
Got it. Okay, I thought it was totally animalistic and we were going to have this cool beast battle. But that's okay.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was an animal too, but it's called lizard folk.
Got it. Alright, either way, I am going to try to constrict him.
Oh, that booming blade is.
Oh! Does a nat 20 hit?
And that 20
Yeah.
does hit.
Awesome. So he is going to definitely just take 7 2d8 that's 15 damage off the bat from the initial squeeze of bludgeoning. And he is grappled with an escape DC of 16. So I believe what that means is he can try on his turn to escape, but I'm not sure if that happens now or on his turn.
Well, that booming blade is turning out to be perfectly useless.
Hey, you can go after him. You'll get advantage on hitting him. I'd be okay to take a little damage. I'm a tough.
No, he can't move. That's the thing about booming blade. If he could have moved, if he has to move 5 feet.
Oh,
You still got him an extra 3 damage.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's not your fault. It is what it
You
is.
couldn't see.
It is entirely his fault.
Oh yes, okay, it is your fault. But I mean,
And so that is Zyzzyx's turn, and then the elemental is just gonna keep. Well, let's see what kind of sight he has. Dark vision and passive perception.
Sorry.
Nah, that's not gonna help to be. I'm just gonna keep that elemental spirit where he is. He is not gonna get any bonuses from being in the dark, so he stays where he is to do 1 slam, 2 slams. It's the 23 hits, but the 13 probably does not.
Yeah, 23 hits.
Okay. Then he gets 7 damage, and man, would have gotten 14, but only 7.
He's still standing, but he's looking really bloodied.
And I guess there's nothing that I can really do regarding. You know what? I want to kind of move the element. So this is going to be an awkward position, but what I want to do, since the elemental movement, he can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing. What I want to do is position myself in between him and the prisoners on this side.
Well, saying squeeze through, that means you can't maintain it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I couldn't stay there. Okay.
Yeah.
Why not just attack the lizard?
I did twice already.
Oh,
you could pop him in the darkness so that the lizard can't attack you.
That's
It's
true.
true.
So now I guess I'll hide. But then he's gonna attack the people. This is only. I'm gonna keep him here. We're
Okay.
good.
are you sure?
Yes, done. Move on. Move on for me.
So this wizard folk, seeing that a cloud of darkness has appeared over his targets, runs up to the cage of the prisoners, takes out a spear, and he points the spear at one of the soldiers in the cage, and he yells something in a draconic, but you hear him say in broken English, "Surrender or kill." He has his spear pointed to the neck of this prisoner.
I know exactly what I'm going to say to that motherfucker, and I can't wait.
He's gonna attack Sally.
No!
11.
11 does not hit.
22 hits, take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh!
Yes.
Right, so it's a D6 dexterity.
It's Sally.
DC 16.
Is it a dexterity, strength? What's the save to get untangled? Strength?
16. It is
It-
DC. It just simply says DC 16. I'm pretty sure.
Does it say it's a grapple?
It is. You get to choose acrobatics or athletics.
Yes.
Is my guess.
Pretty strong, but he rolls a 10.
Ah!
But he can still. Well, that's his action. So he tries to wiggle free. Does not succeed. Murook.
All right. Since I'm now pretty much blinded, and I'm trying to think, and I'm going to hope that nobody has moved.
It's only been 6 seconds.
But I did hear from over to my right that this dude said that he's harming the prisoners. So I'm going to try and, I guess, make my way around the snail somehow. Snail seems pretty chill. Or how do you want me to do this?
Well, since you can't see it, but you're right next to it, let's say let's do a dexterity roll to see if you can make your way around this.
Oh God, not dexterity! Oh my God, dexterity!
Come on, Nat 28.
You know my-
I use my flash of genius, you're out of luck.
You know what my dexterity is?
It's up to you, Joey. I would probably rule it as either intelligence or dexterity, as you're trying to just remember how to get around.
Yeah.
Although he could be just
either one.
hugging.
I think I'm gonna try and roll with the +1 and not the -1. It does not matter.
Nah, saw that coming.
So basically, you can feel your way around this snail, but it's going to count as difficult terrain.
Okay, well, I got 40 movement, so that's 5, 10. I'm going to move here. Do you think I can? I'm going to try and throw lightning lure in the direction of this lizard that I heard him shout.
The one on the other side of the card was the one that shouted.
Oh, I thought it was
You
this
couldn't
one.
see.
Yeah.
I couldn't see. I could hear.
The one. You can try to attack that one, just do it at disadvantage.
Well, lightning lure doesn't go that far. That's the problem.
Just let him know he is effectively blinded right now. He cannot see. I mean, you want to roll.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you want to roll that he can use hearing to figure that out. That's fine, but I just want to let you know.
Okay, so I've used difficult terrain, and so that was okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm on 25.
Looks like you just walk through the snail. That's not how it works.
Okay, well I went. Okay, so 5, 10. That's
Bumped into
I
me.
was right. I was right here. So 5, 10. Hey Zorsashi, how you doing? Kind of.
I told you to go the other way. Move.
15, 20. 25, 30.
Okay, you're good. You're good. I forgot about diagonals.
So we should play in a hex grid.
So, just moving through darkness is still difficult terrain?
I was saying that because you're trying not to bump into the snail.
Okay. So what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What I'm trying to do is okay.
Fine, you're right there. Let's keep it moving. Sorry.
Yeah, no. You
Okay.
sometimes just got to jump in and make that decision.
I was actually going here. I think
Well, that's too far. Stay right there.
that's too far. Okay, then. Okay, I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure in this direction and hit the first thing that happens, which will be this. I guess will be that lizard.
What's the worst that could happen?
Okay. Lightning Lure is. Oh, there is no just hit. It's just it will.
It's
with
one
15
creature of your choice that you can see.
Oh,
So you can't
So-
see it.
okay. All right.
I attack the darkness.
Why are you attacking the darkness?
Shoot. Oh, then I'm just gonna. You know what? Let's be stupid. I'm throwing a chaos bolt in that direction.
No. You madman.
Does an 11 hit?
Do it.
It's not
Do it at
chronological
disadvantage.
bolt.
What?
You're at disadvantage.
Oh,
You can't see.
okay. You know.
Well, it wouldn't matter. 11 doesn't hit. It hits the cage. And it rattles.
Oh, no!
violently.
Oh god, it's a bone
it's-
cage, not metal.
Well, which would be worse, force or psychic?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It's not gonna. I mean, it could.
It rattles really heavily.
I'll just do.
Snowflake inches its way closer to you guys.
It would have been a crit too.
No disadvantage.
Disadvantage. I know. I just throw it. And since I cast a, do you want me to roll for wild magic? You want me to roll the d20 for the wild magic?
You're not sure.
Oh yeah, fireball in the middle of darkness.
We're fine.
Okay, good.
You're like, dear God, I hope I mastered this enough. But
Would have
So
been
the
great if
folks-
he would have been great if it rolled something where he can see in magical darkness.
I mean, I think that's on the table.
so this lizard folk jumps into this water, swims across, and like the other one, pulls up his spear to this commoner's throat.
Tell you what, this darkness is not. This darkness is getting really annoying.
Yeah, Mark.
I told people to run the other way, and the guy who can't see in darkness was like, "I'm going to try and get around into the middle of it."
I was trying to get over to where I heard the prisoners were in danger.
And you left our other prisoners completely unguarded.
So this lizard folk chief, sub-chief, starts telling all the elderly and children and civilians to go hide deeper in the woods, and they start running off. And so finally, you're telling these guys to run away.
Pretty much.
So
That's
they're
what we did.
finally the ones that are free. They'll start running into the woods, but this one's being held.
The soldiers
by the
didn't
lizard
come
folk.
back to protect their commoner.
They don't have any weapons.
I've got their hands.
You hear one of the soldiers in the other cage go, "Don't run away, you cowards!
Love
Stay
it.
and fight!"
Famous last words.
But Zorsashi.
You know what you got to do.
Yeah, no, I gotta. Wish I'd hexed that guy because then I could just teleport behind him. But I'm going to say, he said, so the one that came over here, he shouted out, "Stop or kill." And so I'm going to shout back, "Kill!" And I'm going to go run
It's
over.
surrender
to
or
him.
kill.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go run over here. I can probably...
40 feet. What?
That wasn't me.
That was me. I was doing right angles instead of.
Get behind this
Hypotenuse.
guy. And I am going to... Well, no, actually, no. I'm going to stop right... Fuck.
So you took the darkness with you for one. So now the.
No, I'm
prisoner-
taking the darkness. All right, so let me get back to where I am. So I'm going to... I can see him. I'm just going to go ahead and take both Eldritch Blasts onto him. Let me just do that.
Okay.
I was gonna say that would be really trippy to have a giant
He's-
cloud just quickly.
He's
going-
essentially behind a giant snail right now.
If that's the case, then I shall totally cheese this by...
Not to mention a cage.
Well, I assume the cage is porous.
Mhm.
And
Porous?
Murook is standing where I need to be. Oh, really want? No, he can't see me. I'm not going to get disadvantage. Yeah, I think I still get advantage if I'm going to Eldritch Blast him from around here. I'm going to look through the gap between the cage and the snail.
Well, do you get advantage because he can't see you?
Yeah, I'm completely hidden. And I know that taking a, I will let you rule this. Do I still get disadvantage because someone's next to me because he can't see me? He's not threatening me.
I didn't know there was rules about Eldritch Blast and being able to see someone.
No, it's just a ranged spell attack. I'm hidden. I can't be seen, so I get advantage.
How it works? Thought that was like a
That's
rogue
how
thing.
That's how hiding works. But I am completely invisible right now. Nobody can see me.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, well. 25 to hit for the first one. Oh, fuck you! 1 damage.
He feels a mosquito bite and he slaps his arm.
I'm gonna take my second one. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. Oh, fuck you!
That's for freaking rules on me.
The dice did not like it.
Yeah, the dice are definitely not in your favor.
Fine, you know that? You know what I'm gonna do with the rest of that? I'm gonna sit here and pout.
See how you like it.
I mean, you could have just probably walked up to him and just slapped him and done more damage.
I should have hexed him first. I was saving my my spell. That'll be it then. I'll stay there.
11.
Because now nobody can see anything. And I'm just gonna wall up these guys so they can't,
You're
can't
just
threaten
gonna
other
brood
people.
in the darkness.
Yeah.
I'm going to smash the lizard to keep it from constantly beating up the little girl.
Thank you.
16.
Yep.
Uh, 14 damage. Wow.
He goes down.
I could have done that.
Uh-huh. I can't really see anything else that we can do from our current vantage point.
Sally claps in delight as the lizard man is beaten by Uncle Lemon.
You okay?
when Lemon asks if you're okay, like she sees like a godly visage of a beautiful savior, and she starts to immediately draw it on her chalkboard.
Let's save the art for a little bit later. We should probably meet up with the others.
She sets the robot to autopilot.
Not so fast. Says, "Oh, you want to move, Lemon?"
Can I end up moving to get in between it and Sally? If I see it coming.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna run up to you, Lemon. Heavy club, 20.
That hits.
Take 8 bludgeoning. 12.
8 and 12? Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah, that
12. So, this lizard folk next to Zorsashi is gonna take some wild swings right in front of him. Disadvantage.
He's fighting air in the darkness.
Say his rolls again.
Does a 13 hit you? Zorsashi?
13. Oh, Zorsashi, sorry.
Zorsashi? No.
Zorsashi take 8 bludgeoning damage as one of these manages to hit you.
With what?
A club.
I mean, what was the thing? I might have shield. What was the hit roll?
Although you have to do shield just by
I can do it after knowing the what he rolled.
Okay.
What he rolled?
23.
Yeah, it's like
Or no, 21. Sorry.
Yeah, it's still a little too high. So I take 8.
8 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Sally moves herself right over here.
How many concentration checks you need to do?
And then she does.
I do need to do a concentration check, actually, and I'm going to take inspiration to roll with advantage. Let me do that real quick.
Keep forgetting about that. You put a little icon on me.
Double 18s.
Yep.
Sally punches twice.
12 misses. 25 hits. Zzz. That shakes as it's being electrocuted. And Zyzzyx.
So, even though this guy is currently constricted, can I use the constrict attack again just to squeeze him harder?
Yeah, that's what it's designed for.
Got it.
Yeah.
I want to do that, and I assume it's with advantage.
I think so. Since he's grappled.
It may matter if we need to look it up because it's
Grapple does not give advantage. It's just speed 0. Or no, are they grappled or are they
restrained?
Restrained. I will post that.
It's also restrained. So he is grappled and restrained.
And you do have advantage.
Okay. So for everyone else's knowledge, he is grappled and restrained. So he, if a 19 hits, then he is taking 16 squeezy damage, which is bludgeoning.
So this muscly lizard folk is looking very hurt. He's being constrained by this snake.
Crowd control, baby.
Yep.
I made everything dark. I helped.
Yeah.
What about your air elemental?
So can he take? Okay, 2 questions. First of all, Zorsashi, this is a sphere or it has to be a sphere, right?
This is a sphere. However, I am the center of it, and I am on the ground, so it's technically a hemisphere.
Okay. So does that mean that my foe in front of me, if I were to move, he would not get a attack of opportunity, or he still would, but it disadvantage?
Correct. He cannot see you.
Okay.
Unless he has blind sight or something, he cannot see you.
Even if he gets me one, this air elemental is going to fly up and over. He's got 30 feet of fly and can squeeze through spaces, so he can definitely get to this point.
What about the?
Yeah,
Yes, but what about this one down here that's attacking this guy?
You know, the one that everybody can see.
Okay, so this guy is going to have a hard time killing people in the cage. That's a good call.
Yeah,
You're gonna
that's
fly
the whole
over.
point of me going over there to make it harder.
Gotcha. Well, I thought, but then you did 2 damage to him, so...
Yeah, it was really hard for me, too.
So I am going to engage, leave that battle to Zorsashi's incapable hands, and I am going to start beating on this lizard with my air elementals. Beat. So 1, 2, and 19.
Is it like a funky beat?
Yeah, dude. I'm basically playing a Cadence of Hyrule right now.
Both of those hit. Are these Lizardfolks? What are they called?
They
Lizards.
are. Yeah. Yes, that's what they are.
Both of those hit.
Alright, then he is going to take 19 total damage.
Yeah, so he kind of lets go of the prisoner.
Ah! Thwack thwack!
He's looking extremely hurt.
Hurrah.
Wind!
And let's see, that is it. Yep, that's it.
Something happened to my initiative thing. I can't change the order.
Uh-oh. I didn't do it.
There we go.
It was me.
Sure.
So this Lizardfolk takes his spear, who's threatening that one. Well, actually, he's in darkness. He gets kind of frightened. And he...
And these guys have dark vision, so this is probably like really freaking them out.
Yeah. Do they dark vision?
Do you have dark vision, Brice?
They do not have dark vision.
Oh, they don't. Never mind then.
The elemental has dark vision.
It's not good enough.
Oh, you're asking if lizards do? No.
He manages to keep his cool, hang on to the prisoner, but he's still startled. Let's see if he manages to... Disadvantage. You can hear a cry of pain come from the carriage, but you don't think he's dead.
Well, we can only do so much when they roll double ones on, Eldritch Blast.
So this render, instead of trying to break free, and since he's so near death, he's just gonna claw and bite wildly at you, Zyzzyx, at disadvantage.
Alright.
None of these hit you.
Alright, well,
But
it
he's
is
just too-
low. I'm looking for a 12. If that...
Yeah. Yep. But he's just too hurt.
Nice.
It gets disadvantaged since he's grappled. Murook.
Well, as I sit here in the darkness trying to figure out where the hell I am, and where the hell anything else is. Hey, Zorsashi, how far away am I from anything that I could hit safely?
And move towards me.
I moved towards him. one step.
Is in front of you. Listen for the sound it makes.
Then I am officially pissed off because everything I've done so far has been useless, or except one hit on a snake, on that lizard, big lizard. Long story short, I'm pissed. So it's time for rage, which also means
Wild magic.
wild magic. Deuce, which is I teleport 30 feet to unoccupied space that I can see,
You can't see anything.
and I can't see anything.
You go to the ethereal plane.
So,
Nothing happens, basically.
well, I kind of feel like I can. I feel like I can move somewhere if I could see somewhere.
Yes,
You
but
like pop
can't-
into, you like pop out of existence and then pop back in, but unknowns to you, you're in the very same location.
How am I still in front of this guy?
Yes.
Then I just go to town on him in front of me.
Attack with disadvantage.
Nope, I'm going reckless. No, wait, I can't do that. Wait, can I? Or does that count as a bonus action?
A reckless attack is something you can do.
Reckless attack is.
Well, then I'm just going reckless. So I'm just rolling flat.
Yep.
You just swing wildly in front of you, going, "Ah!"
Oh,
You
that
feel-
hold on.
Something
Yeah.
ahead of you
Need to add rage damage to that. Sorry.
fall to the ground.
No, he's dead anyways.
Who knew snails could be so slow? This one dropped to the thing.
Zorsashi, is it dead?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Huzzah!
heard it like flop to the ground.
Huzzah!
Heavy club, heavy club.
Move forward
that
and
would've
lift
been
this
two
cage.
Does a 16 hit this? Yeah, it does.
It's whom?
Takes this Lizardfolk hits this elemental with
Dang it.
3 whole bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Is it resistant?
Bludgeoning, no. Not the air elemental.
I think they all have the same stats. It's just
Oh,
like
no, they don't.
what type they are. Oh, they know.
They have different resistances and immunities based on what they are, and
Okay.
only some of them have the amorphous form, which lets them squeeze into tight spaces, and that's it. Oh, and the movement type is different depending on who they are.
Didn't know they were so diverse.
Yeah. And I thought, with all the lightning stuff going around, that lightning resistance might be the best one.
So those near the cages, you hear the people run into the swamp behind you, and then all of a sudden you just hear screaming and a roar and the crunching of bones and guts hitting the ground, and then nothing.
So, those 3 that ran away are dead?
Maybe.
Zorsashi, it's your turn.
How far away did those run? The crunching of bones came from. How far away are they approximately?
Probably it's like 70. That's like 40 feet, let's say.
Can I see what caused it? Because I do have dark vision out to 120 feet.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so it is outside the map, but you could see. You just see a giant humanoid figure going to town on these humans. Ripping apart arms, biting off heads.
Well, at least these people can't see it. I am
Well,
going
let me,
to yeah?
Yep, gets all three of them.
Oh, goody.
Okay, running away
I'm-
is no longer an option.
Oh, well, you don't know that. I know it. I'm going to, and you might have to set up a little thing to put the aura here, but I am going to drop the knife that darkness is on in my spot.
Quick question, Zorsashi. Are they alive?
Oh, what? Yeah, sure.
Those people that ran away.
Yeah, sure. Once you do that, Joey, you can just put like a random object on the screen and give it a 15-foot. Or oh, you're doing that. Okay, just put it where I am.
Yeah, this is whenever you need an AoE spell. I'm surprised no one mentioned this on the main
Oh, that's
screen.
what
I made
that's
a little
for.
object. I made a little object that that you can put an AoE on. It's the AoE homunculus.
I'm going to then climb over the cage and jump right behind this lizard folk.
Behind the snail.
I'm going to
Okay.
climb over the cage and then jump behind the lizard folk. Or next to him. I could probably get here then.
Cage will be, let's say cage is difficult terrain.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to drop down. And then I'm going to basically I'm going to hex this motherfucker. Because I'm mad that the last thing didn't work. Oh no, I can't hex him. It'll drop darkness, so I'm not going to hex him. I'm just going to attack.
It'll
With
drop
my
darkness?
katana. They're both 2 concentration, so I think darkness is concentration.
You can concentrate on both of them, though.
Nope. That's why I'm not casting hex.
Oh, so this one wasn't hex anymore. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no. He's hexed because it's a curse thing that doesn't require check. Thing. I was gonna cast hex on a lizard folk, but I'm not. The other one is cursed, not hexed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one isn't concentrating at all. It's just there. .23 hit.
Will.
And I'm actually going to do this with Green Flame Blade, because I can.
Does that mean it hits the snail too?
I'm going to not use the damage to hit the snail, and I'm just going to do 7. I'm just going to do 18 damage to the lizard folk in front of me.
Okay. Looking very hurt.
And I'm going to tell him, better run, because I can see you. And do I have a bonus action? Nope, it's all I'm going to do.
All right.
11.
I was going to roll an intimidation if you want to use that for any case, so I got 9 intimidation on that. Anyway, that's my turn.
A little startled from the screams and roar and stuff, and plus seeing the snail slowly approaching. So first off, I am going to hit the lizard guy in front of me.
And misses.
One more time.
18 hits.
Alrighty. Ooh. 15.
Dang, that's good.
maul it right across the face. It falls to the ground.
Yay!
And I wasn't expecting to kill it. Sally, I think the others need our help. Run for it, and ends up heading off towards it. Which 5, 10.
Did they get an attack of opportunity from the snails?
It's already gone. Or it's not far. It's too far away.
Okay.
Once it has massive eye stalk reach.
Yeah, 20-foot reach.
These guys are hostile, is that correct? Or the snails are not hostile?
Only one has moved towards you.
Okay.
Okay. So, Zorsashi,
Hey!
you can see that creature starting to run towards everyone.
Oh no.
It's closer.
Well, oh.
Whoa!
Well, I'm in the darkness. Hopefully it can't see me.
So it goes towards the only thing it can see. And this thing looks like a troll, like you saw before, but it's just covered in boils, and some of its skin seems to be missing. And it just looks like a putrid green color. And it runs up to this elemental. And take a bite with a mouthful of missing teeth. 10 does not hit.
So bludgeoning damage is what it would
And he's gonna take his claws. Go, yeah, yeah. But you just can't hit air.
be. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Like fighting a marshmallow.
It's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. And I want the. Okay, I want the elemental spirit to make a. Oh no, it's this damage. Okay, so is this the putridness of this thing? If air elementals could smell, this disgusting. But it takes 16 necrotic damage.
Not poison? Are you sure it's not poison?
Sure, it's not poison.
Okay.
Sally.
Alright. Sally goes 30 feet right around here. Or move 30 feet right around there by Lemon. And then over here at the, like at the corner of her eye, she sees this guy. He looks to be like a...
What's the path that you took? You might have crossed in the snail flail. A flail snail's range.
I was
Going like diagonal.
I was going... I was right here, and then I went... Oh, wait. What? Damn it, why is it doing this?
It's your arrow. We can all see it.
Right around there. You see that?
Yep. So as you pass by, this thing reaches out with one of its tentacles.
God, it does.
What does it do?
It
It does not hit, okay. And
misses.
Sally didn't even notice. So she sees this guy over here, and he looks like he's some head honcho type. And so, let's see here. And she casts Magic Missile level 6 on that guy with the intent to knock him out.
Oh, which guy?
This guy looks like a head honcho type.
The lizard?
This guy.
Excuse me, 24. So he takes notice of this rotting troll running up to the back of his caravan, and then from his back, he just gets pummeled with 7 magic missile bolts.
Should have been 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
8.
6. Right. 8. It doesn't matter the things here.
With the intent to knock him out because questioning it later. That's what we want to do.
He's still standing.
Damn it.
Yeah. Zyzzyx, your turn.
I mean, I'm gonna just try to finish this guy off for one. So let's get a little bit of a squeeze. How'd that do? A 25
That'll hit.
or 8 bludgeoning. It's a lot less than the last
Oh.
time.
It's enough though. He just goes limp
I hear something.
in
cracking.
between your yeah,
Love it.
crunch.
All
You hear the
right.
chief go slow snow.
I look over at him and I point at him with my tail. I move as much as I can towards him. I can move 30 feet. Let's see, I can actually swim. I cannot move very far. Since I'm gonna go this way because I can. I've got a walking and a swim speed, so I'm gonna end up. I just used my action to do that, so it's gonna take me more time. Okay, so I'm gonna end up there. I'm getting all wet and gross, washing this thing's filth off me. Okay.
But you're right at home.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Action. And then my air elemental is pretty surprised at what just happened. Did not like that one bit. Shoot. Is gonna risk the attack of opportunity that may be coming to move around to the other side of this lizard.
Yeah.
And attack that lizard with its 2 attacks. Because the lizard's still the threat to that thing. Excuse me.
Yeah, but its focus is on this troll right now.
Yeah, it is not attack. Yeah, I think at this
Okay.
point we're going to have to. I think everyone's
But you
pretty
take,
much.
but you take, it takes 9 slashing damage, 2 necrotic damage as the troll swipes at you.
Okay. Fine. Alright. Although maybe I should. Okay. I'm gonna just give him his attacks on this lizard. To a 9 and a 10 hit. I am
Yeah.
going to assume they do not.
It doesn't even notice you as it kind of raises its weapon towards this troll.
Yeah, I'm pretty distracted by the thing as well. The air elemental yells to the commoner in Primordial to run towards the darkness. I don't know if it understands Primordial.
He just screams in bloody terror because I imagine Primordial doesn't sound pleasant.
Okay.
Primordial breaks the brain.
Well,
Immediate
That is
madness upon
fair.
hearing.
That
In
is
fact,
fair.
upon seeing this troll and being released by the thing, it gets backs into the corner of this cage as much as it can, trying to get to a little bit of darkness that's overlapping it.
Okay. Alright, that is both of my turns.
One wouldn't know about the thingy. But did that green flame hit the snail too? Or?
No, I didn't. I had it not jump over because it's a May.
It's got
Mother may I?
It's amazing.
It's a can. You can cause green flame fire to leap, so I can control it.
Does a 12 hit you?
Zorsashi?
There's Zorsashi.
No.
So it swings its club wildly in your direction, doesn't hit anything. Slosh is dead. IP. Murook. As far as you know,
No,
there's nothing
no,
around
no.
you, but
Oh,
you
no.
smell it.
Oh, God, what is that?
Nothing! Nothing! Just run away from it, Murook. It's nothing.
Oh, God, it smells like all of death has come back to haunt us. Oh, God. And Murook just knows exactly where it is, because it's like the smelliest thing he's ever smelled.
You've got the good smell. How unfortunate for you.
Oh, God. It's...
Well, you can easily run out of this darkness and see him.
Yeah, and I'm running towards it, and as I come out of the darkness, I'm going to teleport 30 feet and end up right here.
You do that every turn.
It's as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to start wailing on this god-awful smelling thing to make it go away.
So this troll, sees you emerge and then sees you blink. He goes like, "Roar!" as you appear behind him.
Well, since I just appeared behind him and it's kind of surprising, can I roll this at advantage?
I mean, no.
Okay, I figured it was with a shot.
And no flanking.
20 hits. So, I guess. I don't know, does it?
Eleven damage.
And... $13? That's probably not.
If you can not hit.
Alright, and... I don't want to be near this thing, but I don't have a choice, so I'm just going to end my turn, and... Oh, it's actually worse up close.
You can imagine that.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
No blood.
One. Lizardfolk just kind of stupidly runs up this troll. 2 club attacks. They actually both hit him. Takes 8 and 3.
I get the feeling that this lizard man is 2 weeks to retirement.
So,
Just gotta
as long as
farm
it
up
helps,
north.
as long as it helps the smelly thing go away, I don't care. It is now my friend.
So this Lizardfolk chief, for the first time, seems to be actively wanting to join the fight. Zyzzyx, you attack him as he runs by?
I would like to.
May I make a suggestion? Don't. this troll has now become priority for everyone.
No, I want to hit him. I'm not gonna constrict him, but I am gonna give him a little bite.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to, anyways. 17.
17. Wow, 15.
That is a high roll. 2d6. I rolled a 5
So-
and a 6 on it.
So, as he swims by, the fangs just go into his shoulder, and dark, like, blood just starts pouring out of him. And, you hear him say to you, Zyzzyx, they attacked my village, the rotting ones. Help us! You are of our kin! And you can see you just swim away.
I hiss.
Unless you want to you can't talk to him unless you choose to.
I just hiss ponderingly. Hiss.
Zorsashi.
Since this guy did not run away, I'm just going to go ahead and hit him. Normal attack.
What do you see?
22 to hit.
Hit.
12 slashing damage. Magical.
Dead.
And why are you getting advantage? Oh, because you can't be seen.
Can't be seen.
Can't be seen.
Effectively blind.
Do you think that I would have like some sort of psychic link with my elemental to where I kind of could tell the damage that he took, that just straight up necrotic damage without even being hit, just from being in the presence and attacked?
I mean, I don't think there's in the rules saying you have a psychic link to it. So you might not know. Yeah.
Dang it. Because my snake's obvious first instinct is going to be to go constrict the thing, but if just being in its presence gives me a bunch of damage,
So,
I wouldn't
it's
know.
not your turn, so
Well, I
shut
know.
up.
I'm just talking.
Wait, did your elemental do anything? Because
Yeah, your elemental attack?
It did. It attacked the lizard thing twice and missed both times. Rolled a 9 and a 10.
Good job. So for the rest of my turn...
Be quiet. I'm just planning.
In the game I'm playing.
I'm going to... Now, these are, like, bone cages that are attached to the ground, right?
Yeah, they're being pulled on a sled.
I mean, not attached to the ground, but, like, the cages are attached to the sled, or there's no door on them. They are just put down and weighted, so... Is there a door on the cage?
That probably was the case, now that you mentioned it, but we had a door on the other one.
Okay.
But,
So that's
I
right.
know if you look at it, there's actually like... No, wait, that's part of the thing. Never mind.
DM, is there a door on the cage? DM decision right now.
Yeah, I told you, Mark. It was before, so it is now.
Okay, I would like to try and pick the lock, even though I have no tools. I just want to...
Yeah, there was no lock.
Or see if I can... But there's no lock. There's got to be something. Can I open the door? Can I unlock it? What?
Yeah, remember there was like a... I said there was like a piece of wood.
Okay. I would like to just bust it, because I have no lockpicking things. No, that would be an action. I don't have an action. I'm going to go ahead and actually just... I'm going to move back here. I'm going to pick up my knife. Going to move with me. And, just put that back on my token. There we go. And I'm going to move this way.
And
You hear one of the voices come from the cage. Well, I'm getting mighty tired of all this darkness.
I can't see what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, what's all the
I
fuss
will
about
shout
out
out.
there?
I will shout out to Murook. Murook, as soon as you can, go get these people out of the cage on the other side of the darkness.
I think this thing. If this thing.
That's why I said as soon as you can, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hex that thing. No, I can't. I'm gonna keep the darkness. I can't hex
Can
it.
I finish
That's
what
right.
I'm
Never mind.
saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying, if the cage is probably the only thing keeping that thing away from them at this point.
Let's deal with this then. And I'm just gonna. That's it.
Lemon. You're way over there.
Oh, wait, I have something I can do. Accursed Spectre. I haven't been able to do this yet, and I finally kill a humanoid.
Okay. Is that bonus action, or is that...
That is, just happens when I slay the humanoid. So I get my Spectre finally, after like 6 games, I finally get one.
Yeah.
Is it permanent?
Till the end of the long rest. End of my next long rest.
So you see this, like, Lizardfolk ghost just come out of the body.
She enters
Look
initiative
out.
at 8, by the way.
It gets its own initiative.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and add it and update it. 8. So you're gonna have to put in where it is. So I'll have it go after Lemon.
While the unholy abomination is spawned from wherever, Lemon's going to run forward. He's still pretty far off. However, he is close enough to shoot a firebolt at the troll. Yes, 17.
Hits.
Ooh, 13 fire damage.
You gonna run closer, or did you already do that?
Already did. He was over by Sally.
What does the Spectre do?
The Spectre will fly through solid objects and people. Total of 50 feet. It probably can't see anyway. Oh, it's got sunlight sensitivity.
Get him, Casper.
Let's see. The Spectre remains in my service. It obeys my verbal commands. It doesn't have dark vision, so I can't see. So I'm just going to say, free the prisoners. And it will try to free the prisoners.
Can it interact with solid objects?
Well, it has a strength of 1, so that's not going to work. So I'm going to say, attack the boss lizard. So that'll be something more...
No, we don't want to attack the boss lizard.
Well, I do.
Go to
We've got
Sally.
so much crap going on, and that troll right now is blinded, so...
Yeah, technically he didn't understand the lizard guy asking for help.
Oh no, I'm saying this from the fact that this thing is so odious that I want it dead before anything else.
I understand that, but we've got a lot of problems here, and those guys kidnapped a whole bunch of people and brought them into the world of death. So I'm going to go ahead and it's going to get up to this and do life drain. So I understand your concern, Dustin, but I just got to do this.
Yeah.
Sally has no nose.
DC Constitution save of 10.
Okay, so
Actually, let me double check that because it might just be a attack. Yeah, it's just a spell attack. I rolled a 4. I don't know what the 10 is for. It did not hit.
what that means.
I'm sorry, I rolled an 8. So unless an 8 hits, it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, 8 does not hit.
Okay.
It like sees the ghosts of its fallen brethren. Try to give him a little spectre kiss.
You're my favorite commander. Mwah!
He just looks horrified. Like, angry. Sorry, close the thing.
Ah.
So some of that fire kind of cauterized some of the blisters on this thing. And the temporary does not have as necrotic aura. But it is going to swing at you, Murook.
It is in majority of darkness squares.
Yeah, it's going to
Okay. Make
run
sure.
out of it.
Fair enough.
One more. Yeah, so I can see him. Actually, you'd probably go like right here. Yeah, Mark, he takes one step downwards and he's stuck.
Works for me.
But he's gonna go nuts on you, Murook. You have no idea. So, one bite. 21.
Hit.
So, 6 piercing, but you're raging. So 3.
Uh-huh. How much necrotic?
Then 15 necrotic damage.
But you're raging, so 15 necrotic damage.
So how much? That would be 18 damage.
That's right.
Oh,
27 with his claws. Take
Why are you
5
asking?
slashing 5 slashing damage.
and
Plus 6 necrotic damage. What about 14?
oh, 14 matches.
So you
it
take
hits.
6 slashing damage and 5 necrotic damage.
Oh God,
Maybe
this guy
just
smells so horrible.
He's just looking down at you, and like his saliva's just dripping down on you. You take a big chunk out of your head. Sally, it's your turn.
Alright. So, let's see here. I'm right over there. 30 feet is right around here. Right. So, Sally is going to run here. And then she's going to take aim at Chief Lizard Man. And try to shoot 2 non-lethal crossbow bolts at his face to knock him out.
Crossbow bolts at his face.
Absolutely nobody cares about the troll.
Yeah.
Sally has no
7
nose.
damage. Yeah, so as he gets out of the water, he immediately takes a crossbow bolt to the neck. He pulls it out, throws it on the ground, but his eyes are dead set on this troll. And the other one misses. Alright, Zyzzyx.
Okay. Zyzzyx is going to move up. Awesome. 30 feet to be within melee of the troll because I see Murook on it getting hit and he seems to want help there. And I am going to try to constrict the troll to immobilize it
You are.
so it can stop hitting people.
You are one size bigger than him.
Wonderful. Let's see. Does a 24 hit?
Oh, yes.
This is disgusting. I can't imagine what it's like squeezing this thing, but I'm sure it's not pleasant. He is going to take 10 bludgeoning and is grappled and restrained. Gross.
I would imagine. Have you ever seen a boil burst?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Looking it up on YouTube now.
No, don't.
Ew.
Murook, your turn.
Oh, no,
I'm just-
air elemental first.
Is this what you guys are into?
Air elemental.
Kinda.
Baby.
Air elemental is going to. Let's see. I want to get to I can fly 40. My fly speed is 40, so I want to go high enough so that I don't incur this opportunity attack from this guy. Can I get there without opportunity attacks? It was 25 feet. I guess I'd have to be able to fly.
He's in darkness. He could see you anyway.
Perfect. Okay. I still flew because it's cool. And this elemental's gonna beat on him twice. Gonna do his double smackaroo.
Okay.
Because he's
Good
mad that he
advantage.
got hit. Oh, that's true. Okay, so the first one was an 11, and the second is an 8. Wow, this elemental
None of those
not-
hit.
does not do well.
He has a +6. You're just rolling really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, you remember that natural 1?
yeah. I mean, my past 6 rolls have been 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11.
All right,
So that's fun.
Murook.
So I get to attack this thing at advantage.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start wailing on it.
Do it.
Hit. 15 damage.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Boom, baby.
So 15.
Yeah.
15. One of the biggest boil on his shoulder just erupts. It starts this ooze and pus that starts gushing out.
Smell.
I teleport. I use my bonus action to teleport 30 feet behind Zyzzyx so that this thing doesn't keep hitting on me. If it hits me one more time, I'm dead. I just bloop, bloop.
Fair.
Little flail snail that could just tries to keep going towards you. Going, huh, huh. Remember at the end of Monsters University, that snail monster that's trying to get to class? That's this flail snail trying to catch up to you all. He's gonna run up out of the darkness. Attack the thingamajig. Troop hits both times. Does 11 damage to it. The
Did 11 damage to what?
Lizardfolk sub-chief yells into the darkness, saying, "Stop spell!"
That sounds like a trap.
Yeah, has this troll hit any of the lizards yet that we've seen?
Oh, it's mainly hit me.
Yeah,
It hasn't seen any lizards.
got it. Okay.
So it might be another
That's
one of
now.
their toys.
But into the darkness, Zorsashi goes, "Stop spell." Do you do anything?
Who shouted that out?
The Lizardfolk leader.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
Murook
He looks
doesn't.
at both sides of him.
I shout out,
And
he's got a point!
okay, so he just growls in frustration. And he,
Can I-
it's not your turn.
I don't know. I was about to say.
What were we gonna say?
I was gonna say. Yeah, it's not much. I was gonna say I was gonna try and roll like just persuasion on Zorsashi to get him to drop the spell, but
That
yeah,
might
it's not
work.
my turn.
So he looks at all around him, sees a giant snake on one side of him, but he sees his foe constricted within. And he raises his arms, summons some primal magic, and a giant snake head, like a ghost, comes from the top of him, and with his extends its body out to the troll, and claps its jaws around him.
Well, that's cool.
And he needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which he gets disadvantage with.
Because he's constricted.
I would assume. Would he even be able to do anything?
He is restrained, and I will put the restrained thing in here because I make macros.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage on dex throws.
I would. Yeah.
5d8.
Whoa!
Takes
Could be better.
13 damage.
Could have been.
It's like that scene in Back to the Future 2 when the Jaws hologram comes down, bites him, and as it bites him, he kind of like disintegrates into green smoke.
It's funny.
Zorsashi.
I'm going to run up to this thing, and I'm going to stab my knife into it. The one with the dark stuff on it. So I would probably do that as a improvised weapon. Would you consider this like a weak dagger? Because if so, then I can use dexterity.
Do you have a sword? Like, what?
I want to stab my darkness spell knife into this thing and leave it there.
You just have a dagger attack? Like if you have a dagger, then you must have a dagger.
I specifically did it on a knife, which is not a dagger, but I'm asking you if you want to treat it as a dagger for these purposes.
Improvised weapon, if it's not a knife. Or a dagger.
Would it be... Alright, does anybody have inspiration? I'm gonna need that.
I've got inspiration.
Can I have it
from
because...
a long time ago?
Yeah, if I can
Well,
have
you
both
have-
of them...
You have advantage.
Oh,
you
you're right,
have
I do.
advantage.
Never mind. Yeah, okay. Completely forgot. Because this will be a strength improvised weapon attack. So close to nat 20, but does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit. You, I guess you still hold on to it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to... With that, I'm just gonna basically... You know what? I'm gonna crawl onto him, because he's being constricted by the snake. Can I just, like, crawl onto this big mishmash of snake and troll?
Give me a, acrobatics.
5.
Too slippery. Too much pus.
I'm not gonna bother teleporting over him because he is hexed by me. I'm just gonna basically try and say, go negotiate elsewhere, we'll take care of the troll. Because it is now completely in darkness, and the only things that can see it, get closer actually, are myself and, I'm assuming, myself and the, and Zyzzyx.
This is not going to turn out well.
That'll be my turn.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. That's good. 18.
You see the almost dead chieftain. His anger kind of leaves his face as he sees the situation he is. And
what he can see because he's half in darkness right now.
yeah, he knows there's a troll there.
Yeah.
I mean, you
And,
probably.
You hear him yell in common, "Agreed."
Very
I'm not sure what to do now that I can't see the troll.
Can you heal?
Yeah, since I can't offense, I will go over to Murook, who looks really bloody hurt, and I will do a level 2 cure wounds on him. For a measly 7.
A little bit helps.
You know what, Mark? That darkness is really annoying.
Agreed.
I'll
I'm
third
sorry. I was attempting to do crowd control and protect the people or things, but then everybody decided to run into the darkness.
Now all the other guys are lost.
I can only do it once per day, so
Oh no, the other guys were eaten.
By
yeah.
the troll.
Yeah. The only ones who got away are dead, so.
Might I suggest, by the way, that the Spectre can now see the door to probably try to open it?
It's locked though, was it not?
There's basically a metal bar that's holding it closed.
It's just latched with that.
Yeah.
Since everybody's negotiating, I'll tell the Spectre to go free the others, and we'll attempt to go do that.
Is it have magical dark vision?
To the other place, it wasn't inside the darkness.
Oh, that one. It's
Yeah.
over here. Can it reach over there?
50 feet of fly speed and can pass
fly
through
speed,
things
okay.
as difficult terrain.
So these guys see this ghost lizard folk lift the door, and the doors fly open, but they are tied up.
Don't worry, I'm going to save you. It says.
Is it a vampire?
I have no idea. That's just what it says. That is the voice I have stuck with. I've chosen. It will attempt to start. I guess on next turn, it will start trying to free them.
Yeah. So the troll's just gonna slash wildly at you, Zyzzyx,
God.
at disadvantage.
Well,
Double disadvantage.
it's a pretty low AC, so
It's gonna try to bite at your snake body.
okay.
11.
That doesn't hit.
That would have been. It's gonna try to claw its way out. 20.
That'll do it.
Take 7 slashing, 1 necrotic.
Okay.
Then 26. Take 13 slashing. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you take 13 slashing, 8 necrotic.
Oh.
And. Okay.
So he made
Uh,
3 attacks on me. 1 miss, 2 hit.
Yep.
Okay.
So the elemental, Zyzzyx, this Lizardfolk, Zorsashi,
Yes.
you take 12 necrotic damage as the
What was
wounds in.
Go ahead.
as the wounds and boils reopen on his skin,
Oh, so just an area of effect type thing?
basically.
Okay. So
This
12
This Lizard
damage?
Folk just 12 damage, necrotic damage, and this Lizard Folk basically just falls over from the blight.
Does anybody want to give me? Does anybody want to give me advantage for the darkness concentration?
No,
We don't have it.
I have it, but I want you to fail it at this point. The darkness
Very
is not
well.
killing anyone.
And Joey, I may need
It
you to
drops.
tell me all of those again because I need to roll concentration as well. So you got to tell it was half. The concentration is half of the damage of each instance, or 10.
Okay. So, first one's 10, so do
And I get advantage. And I would. Okay, let me ask you this though: am I using the snake's constitution or?
Physical come from the snake, so yes.
Well, luckily they are the exact same. Okay, but anyways, so a 19 for the first one.
is good.
Yeah.
Next one is is that 25?
It was a lot. It was 21. 21 was the total. So I think it's
21.
also 10 or 11, depending on how you're swinging it. But either way, I got 17.
11. Yeah, so that one, and then 10 for the next.
Okay. No!
Oh!
Air elemental goes. Because I just can't make.
So as you shrink down, Troll's no longer trained. You turn back into.
No, wait, no, I'm still there. The air elemental disappeared. I stay concentrate. The being in animals, no concentration.
Oh,
But I was doing it
You're
for
right.
the elemental guy. I cannot concentrate on keeping him around.
I was thinking of I was thinking of your conjured animals. Sorry.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Although that guy did not do much near the end. Whatever.
Kind of useless. 400 gold down the drain.
He was a good damage sponge, and
Well, it didn't consume
Sally.
the pile.
So Sally takes 2 non-lethal shots again at the guy.
Oh, good God!
Did I guess you didn't hear us negotiate with the guy.
She did not. She was busy drawing.
she might not care anyway.
I don't think anybody does at this point. Everybody's just attacking it instead of the troll.
Mark that image you put in the chat. That's probably exactly what it feels like.
Exactly.
Ugh.
So you hit this lizard folk like in the knee. Non-lethal. He's basically incapacitated. But his eyes grow wide and angry. And he just yells out, "Liar! Betrayed!" And
Sally looks like a big smirk on her face.
Sally!
Murook just throws his hands up in the air and goes,
He's not with us.
and he turns to the flail snails and says something in Draconic. Zyzzyx, you recognize it as "kill the prisoners."
Dang it, I can't say anything about that.
and I just.
But he's basically down.
Boy, today is a very murder hobo day, isn't it?
There's only 2 of these guys things have prisoners, right? The rest are just like random stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the women and children and elderly. They have run towards the hills, though.
But Zyzzyx, your turn now.
Oh, gotcha. So I hear that, and I am still constricting the thing.
You are, right, yeah.
I'm going to continue just constrict, but not make the constrict action. I am going to bite at the lizard guy.
Oh, he's already incapacitated.
Oh! I did not. I missed that. Never mind then. Well, what a jerk. Okay, I won't kill him yet. Then I will continue to squeeze and. Mechanically, is me squeezing him making his bubbles burst more?
Yeah, but it's not hurting you. If you're constraining something, can you attack something that you're not constraining?
I would. Well,
Not with the constrictor. Not with the constrict action.
Yeah.
No, I can't constrict anything but one thing, but I should be able to bite other things.
Yeah.
But I am going to just continue to squeeze this thing and pop all its nastiness over and over.
Okay.
A 23.
It's
12 squishing damage. If he's grappled and restrained, can I carry him with me places?
Yep. I'll leave that up to Joey, but yep.
I mean, yeah.
I wonder if people would want him away from... people who want to be here are here, and I'm good. Never mind. That is my turn, and I don't have an air elemental to do anything with, so... I wonder if I submerge him, if he will not spread as much.
Hey.
I'm gonna try to wash his do I get half move if I'm dragging someone?
I don't know if that's a rule, but it's not, yeah.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
I got your back, Joey.
I still want to take him. I could get... How deep was this when I went through it?
It's not too deep. A person can probably wade through it.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Matter. It wouldn't be deep enough to...
I mean, I would let you drown. Yeah, it's deep enough for him to...
Okay, so I'm going to try to drag him into the water. I can get to about here with him. Because I can get 15 feet. So I just want to try to hold him underwater, under me. Like, I'm just trying to get him as much submerged as I can.
Give me a strength check to see if you can position him.
Do I get
Enough
advantage
to
because
be...
he's restrained? Probably not, because that's the whole point of what I'm doing. Oh man, a 10! I have a 19 strength, and I rolled a 10.
So you roll in the water, but he's... What's that?
Can I give him inspiration so we can... Or is it too late for that?
How do you give out inspiration?
From when we did that...
You give someone inspiration.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him in my inspiration, then.
Sure.
Which gives me advantage on that roll?
Yes, let's roll again.
Yay, that's better.
You rolled 21.
I rolled a...
Hold on. I have one more thing I could maybe pull off.
Nice.
If you'll let me.
I don't think you can.
Tides of Chaos.
I mean, it's not your turn. Is that a reaction?
Let me see here. You can manipulate the forces of chance and chaos to get advantage to one attack roll ability or saving throw. Once you do, you must finish a long rest.
I already got advantage.
I got something I could do. Flash to Genius. Add +3 to that 19, baby.
Oh!
22.
That'd be enough. Clean up your act, I say in Snake. It's struggling, but you managed to submerge it under the water after some good luck from your friends.
And I get by with a little help from my friends.
Yep.
Now can you hold it there?
Let's find out.
Well,
But
Maruk
Maruk
was feeling-
will say that you can't really attack it unless you get in the water with it.
Oh, I'm not attacking it. Since still feeling really extremely frustrated with his friends at this time, he realizes that now Maruk has to go kill these flail snails before they attack the prisoners. So he teleports to this first one and then starts attacking it.
Okay.
There's a 17 hit.
17 hits.
And then it takes 8 damage. And I'll attack it again. That's 7. Yeah. And then I'm going to use my movement, since I still have my movement, believe it or not. And I'm going to walk over to this. Actually, no, I'm going to stay right here because I still got to attack this one. And that's my turn.
So the snail's actually close enough for you, Sally.
Oh,
Snuck up behind you.
16.
does not hit. It slides
It
right
takes a
off
little
my
bit-
armor.
Yes, attacks a little bit too early. Both of them miss you.
Sally interprets this
But,
as this is playful touching.
Okay, so as you attack the snail, Murook, its shell begins to emit a bright light. Really bright light.
Oh, that would have probably stopped the darkness spell.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But
no,
you're
it's
blinded it again.
magical light just overrides the magical darkness.
Maybe I would have thought of that, but the snail didn't have any orders or anything. Okay, I want... Murook. Zorsashi. Zyzzyx. To do a wisdom saving throw.
Is this being charmed or frightened?
Oh, +6 to wisdom, and I rolled a 1.
Is this being charmed or frightened?
No.
We'll find out.
14.
14. Zorsashi, you are... Or not, Murook, you are stunned. You're basically blinded.
To assume Zyzzyx.
I blame everyone for this.
I crit failed. On mine.
You are blinded as well.
Ew. But I have
You basically...
blind
You're
sight.
well, you're stunned, basically.
Got it.
And probably ends my rage.
This flail snail. Roll damage. Okay.
See if I'm not unconscious, if you're turning this, I'm taking damage.
This snail flail kills these two prisoners with its tentacles. They don't have many hit points.
Commoners.
You know what? we'll say a soldier has a little bit more hit points, so it doesn't kill the soldier.
That orc woman is going to be really mad at us.
Yeah.
I'm really mad at
Jessup is.
With our luck, probably the one that was just killed.
This one is going to. It's going to take. Resummons more of his energy. And summons like the spectral snake once again.
Ugh. Recharge.
That's 20 damage. This troll. Hold on. You can't see the troll, it's underwater.
Did it make it all the way underwater?
You're drowning it, yeah.
Yeah, fair.
According to this illustration from the scene, it is underwater.
Give me a
It's
I'm
canon.
about to do a roll anyway. Zyzzyx, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Automatically fails because I am stunned.
Okay. You take 20 damage.
Alright, well, the troll is no longer grappled or restrained because I am no longer a snake.
Can it swim?
It just stands up. Well, no, it's still stunned. So it's like underwater for a moment.
Am I still stunned? Because I might be drowning.
Oh, you can hold your breath.
Oh yeah, that's lizards can hold their breath for 15 minutes.
Yep. So you're good.
You know, we wouldn't have been in this situation.
It wasn't for all that darkness.
Well, not that just that, but if we, not attack people that were attacking the thing that we were attacking, but
Now it was out of earshot.
Zorsashi. Mark, you there?
First off, is this guy still tied down? Was he not released with the rest of them?
He's actually free. He's just too scared to leave, but he's currently blinded by the light.
I'm going to run up here because I've seen these people die, and I'm going to attempt to free the closest one.
He's gonna pull him out.
If I have to cut open their bonds, sure.
Well, you do that as a pull him out. As bonus action, cut his bonds. If you want to pull him out?
Yeah, I'll do that. Well, yeah, I'll pull him out and tell him to just hide, because running didn't work last time. Don't mind the ghost. And I don't really have any.
Yeah, so this guy looks like a commoner. Doesn't wear any armor.
Actually, no, I will. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say hide. I'm gonna give my specter one of my daggers. We can cut one of the other ones out.
Can it even hold it with a strength of 1?
I assume so.
I mean, can they interact with objects? Like, I don't know. That's why I asked.
They are incorporeal for movement. It doesn't say that they can't interact. They can't not interact with things.
They're probably similar to Unseen Servant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a specter.
Weapons can still.
It's a specter, and that's what a specter can do.
Yeah. So this one, I don't know why they're not on the turnover anymore, but this one basically runs off.
I told you to hide. Okay, be careful. Runs into another one.
Yeah. 11.
I'm going to do something that's probably going to annoy people or confuse them, but I am going to move here, and I'm going to prepare an action to attack the troll once it rises from the surface, or once it's outside of the water, so I can actually see it. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on the lizard.
He is. Yeah, he's stunned, so he's not going to do anything his next turn.
Oh, okay. Well,
but you can still attack him. There's no reason why you can't.
Okay, well, I'll attack him anyway, and I'm going to heal the lizard man. Well, basically, while I'm attacking, it's just call off your creatures on attacking the innocent. Focus your attention on your true enemy.
Does he even have people left?
The guys that
Snails.
The snails.
The snails that are slaughtering people.
The older the civilians and weaker people ran into the woods, though. They were never on the map.
So you get advantage since he's stunned. So if you want to attack again, might get a crit.
That is not a crit.
7 damage.
And one more attack. 17.
17 hits.
And
11.
Lemon does a little.
As he's like covering his eyes, like "Ugh!" Just globs of flesh are just coming off of his muscles. He's like tearing his skin off, trying to get the light out. It's disgusting. It's just coming out in globs.
It burns us. It burns us.
Yeah.
Like Grendel from that.
How much? Did he get 7 healing?
Yeah. Basically trying to get the lizard man to call off the others and realize that we don't have to be enemies.
I think he's really trying to integer overflow, and after he hits maximum, it goes to 0.
Give me a
Persuasion
check.
Oh God! Roll a natural one.
But do it with advantage
Thank
since you just healed him.
17.
He goes, the little one betrayed trust, but you are good.
Little one betrayer of trust.
She is young and does not know know what she does sometimes. I apologize.
Deal with her. Spectre, what do you do?
The Spectre takes the little knife she was just given and goes up and frees the other civilian. Soldiers are meant to die in war.
Well, they're both... The civilian's dead. But you have two...
they're both soldiers, so I'll just take whichever one is... I'll take the one that's closer to the exit, so the one on the left.
Okay. Well, gee golly, never had a ghost help me before.
Get out of the cage and run!
or free your compatriot. Maybe he can free.
I hope we don't run into any more of those rock trolls. That'll just ruin my day.
Golly.
That's why I'm not going to run in that direction. I'm going to run this way. Bye. Before he leaves, he goes, "Name's Jessup, by the way. Private Jessup."
Yeah.
You notice he is a small halfling soldier whose helmet is just a little bit too big for him.
Would have been a shame if he died. Oh well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's what this. Actually, the Spectre, Zorsashi will say that the Spectre, I've got this one. Distract the flails now. I'll go fly in front of the flail. Just to try and take its attacks.
Okay. Rock Troll tries desperately again, pulling out his skin, trying to get the light out. But his putrid aura still maintains. Uh-oh.
Well, that's no good.
So Lemon and Zyzzyx and the Chief take 14 damage.
Damn.
And the Lizardfolk Chief basically begins choking as the bile rushes up from his stomach. And for this purpose, I'm going to say he's in death throes, since he is currently your ally.
How much damage did I take?
14.
Okay.
14 necrotic. Sally, your turn.
Alright, so Sally is going to cast Shatter at level 2 on this spot over here. So it will only hurt the troll.
Okay.
Cast.
Constitution. Rolls a 23. This is like half damage.
So your creature... Your creature takes 3 on a failed saving throw, half as much damage. Half on a successful.
Yeah, so he's like trying to step out of the water. The ground starts shaking. And he falls over. His head lands on a sharp rock that's in the water. And he falls over. Doesn't stand back up.
Sally's like, nice. And then she takes her move. Actually, she can't take her movement speed. No, she'll do it. She'll take a movement speed 30 feet over to here, just outside of the cone of light. And even though there's like a snail there, she still risks it because she doesn't feel any threat from the snail.
So we are out of combat. But you have a dying chief.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on him to heal him up.
Okay.
Oh, that really helps. 4.
Enough.
Oh God, it's like I can still see the light in my eyes, and my eyes are closed. And
It's like being in Phoenix.
I'm going to, free this last one.
Yeah, so you continue to free the last guy.
I'm gonna Cure Wounds on myself, hoping I get lucky out of a 2nd level slot. Nah, we'll do 3rd level.
My Spectre, because I haven't said anything, continues to harass the whale snail.
Changed it with 2nd. Okay, we're good.
So the Lizardfolk chief opens his eyes and sees himself surrounded by potential allies, potential foes.
If it's alright with you, I think I'll take that drink now.
Yeah. He
Lemon's
says,
going to reach down and hold his hand open. Or out for him.
"You're not going to kill me."
Don't think we've
Takes her
decided
hand.
that yet.
not
Takes her
today.
hand, stands up, and this Lizardfolk is a good, like, foot taller than you, Lemon, as he looks down at you. What will you do with me? After I abducted your kind.
Why did you do that?
Vi.
I will say that Zyzzyx is translating. He doesn't speak very good common.
Oh, hey, whoa. I actually get to do something about this.
Hey,
Bugs.
Well, actually, it would just work for me. But you know what?
Tongues.
I'm just
Yeah, if you want to
comprehend languages.
Oh, there you go.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to cast comprehend languages.
So you're acting as a interpreter here.
Also, do you want me to roll for wild magic?
Fireball.
Not the fireball. Well, he's dead. No.
No,
your
but-
potted plant.
It's like a. It's
No,
like,
I
wait,
mean,
I can understand It's like I can understand Elvish. Hold on a second, and then he explodes. No.
like no,
Go wild
it's just a
magic.
D. It's just a D20. And in fact, it only happens if I roll a 1.
Okay, roll. Do it.
One.
One.
Okay. Where's?
Do it, coward.
Fine. We all live.
This is only one. I thought it was like a 1 or a 2 or something like that.
No. Well, there is a. If you want to throw in the house rule that every time I roll and don't get it, we go up in difficulty. So
That
It's
we
like
would
would
one,
be-
maybe.
So, but we can actually. I kind of like to do that because, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, so let's say now it's up to a 2.
Actually, it'd be up to a 3.
Okay.
But
Why? It's a house rule. I get to make it up.
okay, so we're up there too. Okay,
so you can understand
Okay.
now.
yeah.
Yeah. So Murook, what are you asking?
Why did you take these? What? There was something. Was this something attacking you that you needed them for, or are they
They were in
attacking
our
you?
way. They were in our way. Use them as bait. Distractions for the rot trolls.
I summon at the sound of that. I summon the katana in my hand, the magical one, and I still stand back, but I just summon it. Let me continue.
The rot
There.
trolls invaded our land, drove us out, pursue us as the strangers roam free. Are free to roam. They were distractions. Bait.
This guy's not a very good guy.
That's actually pretty standard for lizardmen, though.
Hey!
No,
hey.
I don't say that. No, as in like pragmatism is very important for lizardmen.
That's fair.
He looks at you, Zyzzyx, and go, "You're from the Neverwinter Woods, aren't you?"
Man.
He says, "You've been domesticated."
I've made friends among the humans. That much is true.
Ooh, ma.
Humans aren't friends.
You just haven't met the right kind.
And plus, I'm not human.
Well, hey,
There are no humans in this party.
that's true.
Well, there is one
Well,
human.
Lemon, I've made friends among the non-lizards, the others.
Why?
Isn't Lemon part angel?
Do you ask that?
What did? He goes, Why did you trust the humans?
They helped me when my village was destroyed. If you let them, if you stop killing them, then you may discover that you can find strength with the communities. Branch out.
No one comes near the mirror of dead men. They fear it.
Because you kill them when they do. You kidnap
We
them.
leave them alone. Unless
You
they
didn't
get in our
leave
way
these
or
alone.
useful.
You didn't leave these ones alone.
Because we needed bait.
I see
There
lots
were more
of.
of them.
I saw lots of civilians run off. Did I not? Didn't use them as bait, did you?
That seems
They're my kin.
Well, yes, but why didn't you use them as bait? Oh, did somebody not want them to die?
Of course not.
Hmm.
I feel like
I don't care about these. I don't care about these humans.
they are someone else's kin.
Let me just
They freely got close to our territory.
Lemon just looks down at Sally and like, am I the only one that doesn't understand any of what they're saying?
Oh, you're right. I thought they were just translating.
I mean, they could be if you want them to, but
Yeah, I don't
he goes,
have Draconic.
You slew the last of my warriors. There's no one left to protect the young and the feeble. The other rot trolls will catch up with us. Or should I say, catch up with you.
I
What
believe
will
we
you do
have
with me?
bait now.
We could take. Here's what I'm thinking. And Zyzzyx, back me up if you think this is a good idea. We take the the young and the elderly and the infirm back with us to town. Explain the situation as best we can, and give them the Lizard King here as a prisoner, but still take care of the other lizardmen. Or we can send or we can send them to your tribe over in Neverwinter Woods.
Sally has an idea.
Yeah, of those two, I don't think that this tribe is ready to be integrated.
So maybe send them to your tribe.
Possibly. Let's see what Sally draws up.
Well, Sally's not drawing right now because there's a lot of words to say. But so Sally suggests that if the rock trolls are not far behind, we go find where Jessup went and then try to convince him to be bait for the other rock trolls. We can set a trap for them, and his helping us will be a nice tale to tell to his betrothed.
Did I hear my name? I think I did.
Ah, yes, he's alive.
Was that in common for Sally?
Yeah.
It was in chalkboard writing, and also yes, it's in common.
Okay. Let me just Sally. No, we do not, and we do not use other people as bait.
But it would be such an amazing tale to impress a lovely young lady.
If it means I get to see my beloved again, I'll do just about anything.
I don't think that's a good idea.
We have all these.
It is an idea, and we do appreciate it, Sally.
Yeah, they got all these snails around us that can stun trolls. Why not use them to our advantage?
Because they would stun everybody else as well.
Yeah, no, just let it be part of the trap. Like we'd be behind the line.
The snails will obey me if I am alive.
We could trap them in the water and drown them all. Stun them in the water.
Ooh. Dark. I like it.
It's not very deep.
Yeah.
Deep enough for them to drown.
So, Brice has a question. Was this putrid thing the rock trolls he's talking about, or was that just something else?
No, that
Yeah, that is a rock troll.
a rot.
Different than the
troll.
other trolls that you saw with her.
Oh, you guys are
Much
saying
more
rot
intense.
with a T, not rock
Yeah.
like rock and roll.
Alright, I was hearing
yeah.
rock.
Oh yeah, rot.
Rot.
Okay. I mean, that sounds like a fun idea for sure.
Tissin goes, "What are you, stupid? They're rot trolls."
Fine.
I'm just saying that maybe it would be advisable to go. Well, I would say it's advisable maybe go get help from town, but then there's not that much help in town either because
Listen, Tissin goes, "You have two options. Leave now with the prisoners. You might be able to avoid two remaining rot trolls. If you take my people with you, they'll only slow you down. But you'll leave us to die."
I don't feel good about that. That's not an option.
I'd rather.
Of course it's an option. Your own survival.
I don't really understand what any of you are saying, but
I translate that he's basically saying if we want to live without fighting the rot trolls, we leave all of the lizardmen, including the old and the infirm and the young, to die.
oh, yeah, I'm not doing that.
As I said, neither am I.
You can always drown people.
We can always... I like that idea. We can always drown.
Well, lizard folk can hold their breath for like 15 minutes. They will outlast us in attrition.
Oh my god. If they hold their breath for 50 minutes, wait, put all the lizard folk in a cage, drop them in the water,
No.
let them hold their breath.
No.
Sally, go, just power down. No, stop drawing it, Sally. Sally, stop drawing it.
I'm taking away Sally's blackboard.
Me and the other chief's eyes just get wider and wider and wider with every stroke of the chalk.
Yeah, Lemon takes the chalkboard, holds it away from her. It's you get this back when we get back into town, okay?
When you learn the meaning of not torturing people.
Yeah.
Sally
Chief
does a rude gesture with her hands.
Chief
Take me away from
Hisson goes, "If one troll found us, the others aren't far behind. Either you meet them in battle, or they'll come to us. I won't endanger any more of my forces."
Do we have enough time to take a short? Well, honestly, tonight we don't have enough time to fight him. Speaking outside of, and it's
Either we continue next week, which I will be available for, or we go later tonight.
I'm out next week.
and I can't. Yeah, I can't go anymore. And we're gonna have to wrap it up
I'm gonna call
tonight.
it for tonight, so we'll have to leave this on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, this is a good
You guys,
Yeah.
unless you guys are free later in the week.
My schedule is changing around, so it'll be on a play it by ear basis.
Yeah,
Okay, so we'll see.
we'll just check every night and see what happens.
But go ahead and take a short rest, unless you're leaving a meet. Well, we'll decide that next time. So
We'll do that next time, yeah. I will say
Yeah.
that my summon
Yep.
specter doesn't need to sleep.
That's good.
They can be lookout.
Ready?
Little halfling guard tugs on your robe, Zorsashi. Goes,
Yes.
"Oh, please do tell me if my beloved Bellatrell is doing okay. I do worry about her."
Forget who she is, honestly.
She's that big half-orc.
Oh,
Told me about the missing patrol.
yes, she was. Oh, right, she was quite worried. It's been a week. I've forgotten that we were looking specifically for loved ones. Yes, she is worried sick about you.
Every minute I'm away from her is like an eternity.
I am very happy that you were situated a little further back from the cages. Yes.
Well, that was mighty lucky, wasn't it?
Relatively speaking.
I just missed her so much. Those big, strong arms.
Yeah, we'll bring you back. You may want to arm yourselves just in case. We could use some soldiers.
Well, if you want me to fight, then I'll do anything to see my beloved again.
Okay, well, we're gonna need you to fight.
Okay.
Maybe from a distance.
I'll get some stats ready for next time.
Just use the soldier stat block and replace the weapon.
Yep. All right, so we'll see if we can continue this a little later on this week. Otherwise, we're gonna have a few week break. 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 Few week break.